Please subscribe and click bell button.
In this video, we are going to solve based on the mechanical translation system. The given problem is write the differential equations governing the mechanical system shown in figure and determine the transfer function. So in this given problem, there are two mass elements and three dashpot B1, B2 and B. Two spring elements K and K1 in this. So one thing we have to listen carefully. So this mass element having only one end displacement, and also this mass element, this spring element, this dashpot having one end displacement, that is x1. Here also this mass element and this dashpot having one end displacement, that is x, but this dashpot and spring element are having two end displacement x1 and x. We have to mention the forces acting on this mass 2. Then we have to based on the force balance equation we have to solve. So first we will take the mass 1. So now what are all the applying? Here there is no applied force, but opposing forces are due to its own mass, that is Fm1, due to this spring element Fk1, due to this dashpot Fb1, next due to this dashpot Fb, then due to this spring element Fk. According to the force balance equation, the sum of forces acting on a mass element equal to 0. Here there are 5 opposing forces. Therefore, the sum of Fm1 plus Fk1, Fb1 plus Fb plus Fk equal to 0. We know for Fm, opposing force of mass equal to m1 into dx1, because its displacement is x1 divided by d square x1 divided by dt square, plus k1 into its displacement is x1, plus for fb b1 into its displacement also x1 dx1 divided by dt, plus fb for this dashpot b into, there are two in displacement, therefore for we consider mass 1, therefore we have to take this displacement first, d x1 minus, then this displacement, therefore d by dt of x1 minus x, then plus k into, for this spring element also there are two in displacement, so we have taken this mass as a reference, therefore x1 minus x equal to 0. So now, so we can rearrange this, m1 into d square x1 divided by dt square plus k1 x1 plus b1 dx1 divided by dt plus b into dx1 dt minus b into dx divided by dt plus k into x1 minus k into x equal to 0. So just we have multiplied this term inside and we have written as two separate terms. Then similarly we have multiplied this term into inside and we have got two separate terms. Now we are going to apply Laplace transform. So after applying Laplace transform, we will get, we know derivative square of, this is constant, derivative square of Laplace transform is s square, then x1 of s plus k1 into x1 of s plus b1 into, for derivative s into x1 of s plus b into, for derivative s x1 of s plus, so here minus, therefore minus b into s x of s plus k into x1 of s minus k into x of s equal to 0. So this is the Laplace transform equation for this differential equation governing the mass 1. So from this we have to separate x1 of s term and x of s term. Therefore from this term, this term, this term and this term and this term we can take x1 of s outside. Therefore x1 of s into m1 s square plus k1 plus b1 s plus bs from this k in k minus. Now from remaining two terms, this term and last term, so we can take x of s outside. Therefore minus x of s outside. Therefore within bracket bs plus k equal to 0. So now from this, we can write this equation as x1 of s m1 s square plus k1 plus b1 plus b into s plus k equal to x of s into bs plus k. So now so we can keep x1 of s here. Now x1 of s equal to x of s into bs plus k divided by, we have to bring this term into right hand side, m1 s square plus b1 plus b into s plus k1 plus k. So now this we can consider as equation number 2. Next we have to consider mass element 2. In this, forces acting on this mass element are applied force and force due to its own mass, then force due to B2, then force due to B and K. Here B and K are two-ended displacement, but M2 and B2 are having only one-end displacement, that is X. So while considering mass 2, so we have to consider first this displacement, after that this displacement. Suppose we have written here for dash part b into d by dt of x1 minus x for mass 1, but for mass 2 the same equation we can write it as b into d by dt of x minus x1. So now we are going to consider mass 2. The forces acting on mass 2 are first applied force F of t, then due to its own mass Fm2, due to dash part Fb2, due to dash part Fb, due to spring element Fk. Its displacement is x. Therefore, so now we have to write the force balance equation. So sum of forces acting on this mass 2 is 0. Here applied force is, this is applied force, therefore its arrow mark is like this. Remaining forces are opposing forces, therefore its arrow marks are towards mass. So now according to force balance equation, Fm2 plus Fb2 plus Fb plus Fk equal to F of t. So now apply Laplace transform. Apply Laplace transform. So we know, for before applying this we have to write Fm. What is Fm2? Fm2 is m2 into d by d square x divided by dt square plus b2 dx divided by dt plus b into d by dt of x minus x1 because of double-ended displacement plus k into x minus x1 equal to f of t. So this we can consider as equation number 3. So now we have to apply the Laplace transform here. So now we know for derivative m2 into s square x of s plus b2 into, for derivative s into x of s plus B2 into S x of S. Again we will multiply B inside, B into S to x1 of S plus K into x of S minus K into x1 of S equal to f of S. So from this equation we can separate x of S term and x1 of S term separately. Therefore m2 S square plus b2s plus bs. After that x of S term is here plus k in k into x of S. This term and this term are having x1 of S. So we can take minus x1 of S outside. So within bracket bs plus k equal to f of S. So now we can consider this as equation number 4. So now we have to substitute x1 of S value here. We already derived x1 of S value. So this is the x1 of S value. We have to substitute this into here. Therefore substitute x1 of S value into equation number 4. So we will get m2s square plus b2s plus bs plus k into x of S minus x1 of S is bs plus k divided by bs plus k divided by. After substituting x1 of value into this equation, we will get this equation. After substituting x1 of S value, so this is the x1 of S value, bs plus k into bs plus k divided by m1 S square plus b1 plus b into S plus k into k1 into x of S equal to f of S. From these two terms we can take x of S outside. So this is the x of S. Inside will be this term minus this term divided by this term. So now we can take LCM. So if we take LCM, this will move here, then divided by this term will be here. So this is the after taking LCM. So now this is x of S, this is the value, this side is f of S. So we know transfer function is Laplace transform of output divided by Laplace transform of input. So this is the applied force. It is in Laplace transform form. Therefore f of S is the Laplace transform of input. This is the final displacement. This is also in terms of Laplace transform. Therefore Laplace transform of output x of S divided by Laplace transform of input f of S equal to this term. So we have to bring this term here. Then we have to take this entire term into right hand side. This will become numerator and this entire term will become denominator. Therefore Laplace transform of output divided by Laplace transform of input equal to transfer function equal to m1 S square plus b1 plus b into S plus k1 plus k. So now divided by m2 S square plus b2 plus b into S plus k into m1 S square plus b1 plus b into S plus k1 plus k minus b into S plus k the whole square. Actually, in the given problem, they asked differential equations governing the mechanical system and transfer function. So for the mass 1, this is the differential equation. Then for mass 2, this is the differential equation. This is the transfer function. So finally in result, this is the differential equation governing the mechanical system 1. This is equation number 2. This is the final required transfer function.